From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he is out of bounds. Marks him at the 25. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's in! Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. At his second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Following the touchdown, pass is...
Yeah, he about to come back, bro. I'm some shit.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Put this nigga back in the game, bro. Isaac done had enough carries.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Jermaine Pratt, he works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Out to his right. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
And that right there is how I lose the game, ladies and gentlemen.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That one intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Second down, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, L.A. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. On first down, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the 3rd quarter.
I ain't gonna hold you, Z, man. You better win, bro.
First and 10, they go from the 11. Off the play fake, here's Allen.
I should have stayed, bro. That was my fault. Should have stayed, bro.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of
I said you better win today. You better win your game, bro. Cause nah.
They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Chargers 38, Bills 28. the touchdown. Pass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right. Go.
Herbert now on first down. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Justin Herbert sacked for loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Let's go, let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's taken at about the 14. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. At 3, has been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Now, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, go Lion. Set. Go. Hey, easy. We go orange. 59. Go.
To throw, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. gun. Here comes Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
14 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard
56, 56. Alert, 39, alert.